So yeah, I have been for 4 months now in Malta. And although I kind of enjoy it and I'm also pretty proud on what I achieved here up until now, I'm getting bored. And I also had some troubles with my creativity in the last 2, 3 weeks. So that's why I also didn't upload so much. Let me take you a bit along in that thought process that is going on in my head. I've been living pretty structured here, and that's all pretty well. Like I go to the gym. I gained like 12 kilos in total now, which is pretty awesome. I did really well. I ate really well, trained really well, and I really pushed myself there. But in terms of like how I make these videos and the things that I talk about, it always helps me a great deal to get different perspectives from people. And what I notice is that currently on the island, I'm not really connecting that much with people here. I'm also not meeting as many international people as I did in Berlin, which always is for me really thriving for, well, entertaining my brain, but also to learn new things and learn new things about life. So, yeah, I'm a bit in a pickle right now. And this is not about thinking like, okay, I'm gonna move away from next week on. Like, there are still some things that I first have to take care on. I'm also busy with becoming a funded trader currently to really step out of corporate life because, well, it's not necessarily my thing. I never saw it like that, and I probably never will. I don't give a shit about like getting promotions. I don't want to be in a management position because normally, well, from my experience at least, I've been in several management positions and well, you're working less, but you're more in meetings just pissing your opinions about stuff and oh yeah, it's not really the thing that I would like to do. Maybe at one point in the far future, I have sort of a view in my head where I have my own content produce company, uh, but then it's mine. So yeah, then I would treat the people different. Then I would not see it just like HR numbers and etc. So, but that's all future talk, and I want to get there at one moment, and I hope I'm able to. But for now, I just noticed like I'm sort of trying to work out if it's that I'm missing sort of the entertainment of like the weekends or something, hitting my dopamine. Because I also got a great comment as always from Lila. Thank you very much. um, so I take it into consideration, and that's why I say like I read this book once, and it's called Slow Thinking, Fast Thinking. Maybe the other way around, but basically it's the process of how you get yourself further in life. If you need to make a decision for yourself, are you gonna go for the fast and easy option? Or are you gonna go for a slower, more consistent way of trying to get somewhere where you are really happy for yourself? Gladly, I also got some people that I'm close with that can always help me with that process, that can really challenge me. And I always take the time for trying to figuring out these decisions because yeah, it's fun to be here, but I also notice like, hey, I wanna ground somewhere. I wanna be able to film more outside. That's definitely okay. It was a bit shitty weather the last 2 months here in Malta, but it's also not necessarily the place where I'm getting excited by to film outside. That's what I really loved about Berlin. I could just go outside, especially in last summer. I did that more and more, and that's just something that I'm currently missing. I have to say, I moved away from Berlin, of course, because it was too busy for me. But on the other hand, I used the last few months to really figure out a structure and where I'm more comfortable with myself and where I also have more tools to work with to be able to handle those kind of things. So, well, I will later this year. I will go to Berlin to just visit, and I will see how it is for me to even be there then. Especially now in the healthier mindset that I'm in. And so yeah, that's currently the thing that's on my mind, and that is something that I'm trying to figure out. What will my next step be? At least I'm getting to the point where hopefully in a few months' time I can just trade. I know for some people it's just nonsense to do so. I've been busy with this for, well, I would say almost 3 years now. It's finally getting at the point. Already last year, I will take you along. Last year I traded cryptocurrency. Not as a, I don't trade cryptocurrency anymore because the liquidity isn't in the market. But what I really learned last year, the 2 years before, I also traded. And then I was mostly break even. I even burned an account. It wasn't much. It was only like 150 euros that account. But you do that. You live and you learn, you know. But last year I uploaded like 50 euros on an account. And then I told myself, well, this is going to be the only 50 euros that I'm going to put on there. And then 8, 9 months later, that was 1100 euros. So I was really proud of myself. Then I also noticed, hey, in between, I need to still find a balance. I cannot just, especially in crypto where the market is online for like 24/7. So you watch the charts a lot, which is pretty dumb to do in my opinion, at least, because you get like chart fog. It's like learning new things continuously, being busy with it is not going to help you to process and developing yourself. You also need to take your eyes off there. And then for like 3 months now, I'm trading Euro USD, and I'm also trading here and there the Nasdaq, and that's going pretty well. That's also what I'm busy with. So I have several baskets that I'm working on: YouTube, my normal work, of course, myself, mentally, physically, and then the trading as well. So I'm still pretty busy, and I first, before I move away from here, want to make sure that I have those things in order so that I can just do really what I want to do. So yeah, just brain fart to see. Yeah, the thing that in my creativity, because I was a bit anxious in the last few weeks, then I don't want to put myself in front of the camera because I see it when I have a side thing where I can see myself when I talk into the camera. And also when I just film and I see that I'm not so well at that day, I'm just getting annoyed. I'm getting frustrated. So also there, finding a balance is something that I achieved. I'm much more chilled with that now. I also didn't really mind that much to just take a week off or two. And yeah, the creativity, the anxiety, it's always something interesting. If I lived if I live too structured on just doing the same thing for weeks on and weeks on and weeks on, I miss inspiration, and then yeah, I don't want to put myself in front of the camera as well, because I also want to give you guys something entertaining and not just like, okay, well, I have something pre-cooked here. I'm also not the kind of guy to really just go with the camera and be like, "Hey guys, this is Mischa." You know that kind of stuff. I'm me, so I want to also show you me, if that makes sense. So yeah, my little brain fart for this Sunday. What my next step will be, I am not sure yet. I want to get grounded. What I really noticed as well, I was looking back at some old pictures and some old videos. Fun thing is, actually, I used to have 2 cats. I'm actually pretty sad that I ever let them go, so to say. It was around the time they were my parents' cats, or my dad's cats mostly. My dad passed away, then my mom didn't really have time for them. And then I took them together with my girlfriend, who I was living with. I took them into my home, which was amazing. I was already really good with the cats. Like, I really loved those. They were a brother and a sister, Tijgertje and Yara. They were really amazing. The guy was just like really, was sort of like a dog in a way. not really. Like, they're still cats, so if they just want to chill, they're not going to be all in your face. But from time to time, he had those energy boosts in where he would just be like, okay, pet me, I love you, and like, was pretty cool. And the girl was really like sort of a diva. She would come to you, and but you really needed to make sure that you treated her well and nice, and then she would totally love you. But I noticed that by watching those videos, that's something that I would still like to have, and because I'm currently, I've been moving around so much in the last few years. I want to get myself into a place in where I can also just have those kind of things again, because I'm a bit done. Like, in the last few years, I never really felt at home, so to say. Even in Berlin, I moved around so many times, but I never had the feeling like, okay, this is my place, this is where I live. It was always sort of feeling like a guest in just a place. And I'm a bit done with that. So also there, I want to make steps so that I have more of a grounded structure for myself. And I'm also thinking that that's gonna help me a great deal. So yeah, I'm just letting these things go through my brain. And then I will just see the upcoming months what decision I will make. It's not necessarily that I'm super annoyed or something, but I noticed that, and yeah, also by making these videos, I can sort of get myself further in that process there in what the fuck am I gonna do. If you have thoughts about this or something that comes to mind and making me think about certain things, and please leave a comment, because I like that. I had great help already from how should I call her? Lila. Thank you very much for the comments as always. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. And then there is nothing else to say than big hug, much love, and then I see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.